Triple Flix. Lock me up, lock me up.
What's going on, everybody? Friday the 14th here for you for the Triple Flix Mafia channel, and it is the month of April, so that brings you a new top 5 countdown from us. This month, I'm leading off. I'm the leadoff hitter, and we're going to do our top 5 scariest movie characters from a movie, which will probably more than likely be mainly horror movies. But, like I said, it's a brand new month. I'm going to lead it off with it. It's going to be a list, I think, that's going to have a wide variety of our top 5s. I think we're going to have some differences. We may have a few similarities, but for the most part, I think our lists are going to be different. So let's get right into my top 5 scariest movie characters. Ooh, spooky. And my number 5, as you saw it, is the red-faced demon, I guess is what they call him, from the Insidious movie. This dude is absolutely terrifying. The first time I watched this movie, it scared the poo-poo out of me. It made me jump. It made me holy shit moments, all that. From the scene where she walks into the little boy's bedroom and he's up in the corner to when they're sitting at the dinner table, and I'm sure I've put up a picture for it. But when he appears right behind the dad's head, just absolutely terrifying. And then when they get into what they call it, the netherworld, or wherever it is where the demon is himself, that just terrifying. But yeah, definitely in my top 5 of scariest movie characters, the red-faced demon. He is a scary son of a bitch. Number 4 for me, I'm not the biggest fan of the Stephen King movies, but this dog absolutely scares the shit out of me. And that's Cujo from the movie Cujo. Always had a fear as a kid of big dogs, especially when I was younger. Me and my old next door neighbor, we were off playing in the woods, and this big ass Doberman Pinscher had us treed for a couple hours, scared the living hell out of me. So from ever since then, anything with big dogs, I'm just a big baby when it comes to them, unless they're nice. But anyways, back to this. Just a big ass Saint Bernard that goes crazy. I think it gets bit by a bat that has rabies or something like that. But just absolutely terrifying, because what are you going to do against a big ass Saint Bernard if you're stuck in a Ford Pinto in the heat? But I couldn't fight him off. But it scares the living shit out of me. Like I said, dogs that weigh half of what I weigh, I don't want no business with, unless they're nice. But Cujo scares me. None of that made sense, but you get your drift. He's a scary ass dog. That's all there is to it. My number 3 would have to be the masked people from The Strangers. I'm sure they got names and all that stuff from the second movie, but this movie, first time watching this, absolutely terrified me, because this is something that really, really could happen. And I guess that goes back to my number 4 choice with Cujo. That's some shit that could really go down and happen in real life scenarios. And this is very similar, especially when we go camping, or not camping, go stay up in a cabin up in the mountains and all that stuff. What if you come across 3 people that are just batshit crazy and just want to terrify you and torture you just for a fun game like that? That's what terrifies me the most, the realism of this. Getting down to it, I mean, this is some real shit that could happen. So, I mean, this movie doesn't have a lot of rewatchability to it, because you know what's going to happen, but the first time watching this just absolutely terrified the shit out of me. The scenes where, I mean, he's standing in the background and you just vaguely see him. Just somebody being in your home like that and you don't even know about it is just absolutely terrifying for me. So yeah, my number 3 would have to be these crazy asses from The Strangers. Alright, my number 2 is Bruce the Shark from Jaws. No, not Bruce from Finding Nemo, but Bruce the Shark from Jaws. I IMDb'd it. He does have a name. So if they're lying, big whoop want to fight about it. Anyways, to get to this, I consider him a character in the movie. He's a big part of the movie, even though he's an animal, even though he's an animatronic. But he terrified me as a kid. Even to this day, I don't like the ocean. The ocean scares the living hell out of me because of things like this. I'm a 35-year-old from Middle Tennessee. I'd rather go up into the mountains than go to the beach and get eaten by a shark. Plain and simple. From watching this on TBS as a kid, it's terrified me all throughout my life to be scared of the ocean. And it's all thanks to a shark. So definitely, most terrifying or scariest characters ever in a movie has to be the shark from Jaws, or shall I say Bruce. Alright, here we are. My number one pick for the scariest character in a movie. And it has to be the man-child from Burial Ground. Totally kidding. That is not my number one choice, but it could easily be the most scariest character ever in any kind of movie. So just ignore that. That was a bad pun of a joke. So on to the real number one choice. Alright, the real number one scariest character in a movie to me is, it's a tie between two movies that have a similar character, and that would be the aliens from Fire in the Sky and the aliens from VHS 2. You've heard me talk about this one. You've heard me talk about this in videos before. These aliens, these two, this segment in this movie in general just scared the living fuck out of me. I don't know what it is about aliens, how they could just beam you out of the sky, suck you up to their spaceship, do whatever they want to you, and then just drop you back off. I believe in them. They're out there. We can't be the only people or the living things out there around here. So there's aliens out there. We're aliens. I'm rambling. But these two movies, especially this one, I haven't watched this. I've only watched it once, and it terrified me. And the alien segment in this one is just absolutely horrific and just nightmarish. But if I was ever in any one of these scenarios, I just, Lord, take me now. Just take me. Just end me. Because I wouldn't want to go through any of these experiences. I mean, just absolutely fucking terrifying, scary. It gives me chills just thinking about these two. So my number one choices are the aliens from Fire in the Sky and these damn aliens from VHS 2. If you've seen these movies, you know what I'm talking about. They're scary. And that is it. That is my top 5 scariest characters from a movie. In any movies in general. Like I said, it covers a wide variety, but pretty terrifying characters if I do say so myself. Like I said, hopefully my top 5 is different from Jordan's and Chad's. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what your top 5 scariest characters from a movie were. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. We're putting out all kinds of new content. We got a wide variety of stuff coming out this month. We got this top 5 coming out. We got a new franchise review we're putting out. Jordan's got a vinyl video coming out this month. I got a new toy video showcasing this bad boy. So yeah, Chad's got his podcast. He's got a new snack chat coming out. Just be sure, if you're new, sub. If you're not new, hit the thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what your top 5 are. Make sure you're ringing that notification bell. Let's see, I think Jordan's got his video coming out next Monday, so be sure to tune in for that. All that good stuff. Until next time, Triple Flix out.